Welcome to Truth Be Told, where we search for the truth, no matter how strange it sounds. I'm Tony Sweet. What if the history you learned in school is only part of the story? Hidden ancient documents tell a very different tale, one of gods, lost knowledge, and origins that challenge everything we believe. Today we're opening some of the oldest books in the world. Scrolls, tablets, codices that have forced historians to rethink our past. Each text is a key, unlocking a door to a history that's been suppressed or ignored. These 9 ancient texts don't just fill gaps in history, they threaten to rewrite it. Let's take a journey back in time and read between the lines of history. Our first stop is ancient Mesopotamia and the Sumerian king list, a cuneiform tablet that records rulers reigning for tens of thousands of years. Alulim, the first king, is said to have ruled for nearly 29,000 years. His successor for 36,000. Mainstream historians call these numbers myth, but the list draws a line between pre-flood, impossibly long-lived kings and more realistic post-flood rulers. Who were these beings? Gods, demigods, or something else? The Sumerian king list challenges our timeline of civilization. Are we looking at myth or a memory of a lost chapter in human history? In Mesoamerica, the Popol Vuh, often called the Mayan Bible, tells a creation story of trial and error. The gods first made humans from mud, then wood. Both failed. Finally, they created true humans from maize. But these beings were so perfect, the gods clouded their vision, limiting their understanding. The Popol Vuh echoes flood myths worldwide and suggests humanity is a deliberately flawed creation. It's a story of divine intervention and human potential found in sacred texts across cultures. Are these myths or coded memories of our origins? The Popol Vuh invites us to wonder. In 1947, the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, over 900 ancient manuscripts, including the oldest known copies of the Hebrew Bible. But they also contain new works and alternate versions, revealing that the biblical text was never fixed. The scrolls show a diverse, dynamic Judaism with sects like the Essenes and their apocalyptic visions. Some texts even parallel early Christianity, sparking debate about its origins. The Dead Sea Scrolls force us to reconsider the evolution of the Bible and the complexity of ancient faith. History, it turns out, is never a single story. In 1945, the Nag Hammadi Library was found in Egypt, a trove of Gnostic scriptures, or lost gospels, offering a radically different view of Jesus. Gnosticism focused on secret knowledge, not sin and repentance. The Gospel of Thomas, for example, is a collection of cryptic sayings, urging self-discovery and the search for the divine within. These texts reveal a suppressed branch of Christianity nearly erased from history. What other truths about our faiths have been lost or buried? The Nag Hammadi texts challenge us to look deeper. The Book of Enoch, attributed to Noah's great-grandfather, expands on Genesis's mysterious sons of God. It tells of 200 angels, the Watchers, who descended to earth, taught forbidden knowledge, and fathered the Nephilim, giants who brought chaos. The flood, in this telling, was to cleanse the world of their corruption. The Book of Enoch's exclusion from the Bible raises questions. Was it too mythological or too revealing? Its cosmic drama blurs the line between myth and forbidden history. What truths were deemed too dangerous to preserve? The Turin King List, a fragmented Egyptian papyrus, records not just pharaohs, but dynasties of gods ruling for millennia before Menes. Names like Ra, Osiris, and Horus are listed as real rulers, followed by the mysterious Shemsu-Hor. Egyptologists call this myth. But the list presents it as continuous history. Did the Egyptians remember a time when gods walked the earth? The Turin King List blurs the boundary between legend and record. Are these stories fantasy or echoes of a forgotten era? The pyramid texts, carved in Egypt's oldest pyramids, are magical spells to guide the pharaoh's soul to the stars. They describe a perilous journey, transformation into a luminous spirit, and rebirth among the imperishable circumpolar stars. The pharaoh's destiny was not rest, but cosmic immortality, becoming a star. Some believe the pyramids' layout mirrors Orion's belt, linking text and architecture. The pyramid texts reveal a belief in humanity's ultimate destiny among the stars. Were they just rituals or a record of ancient cosmic aspirations? The Mahabharata, India's epic, describes a dynastic war with weapons so advanced they sound modern. Divine astras, flying machines, and the Brahmastra, a weapon like a nuclear bomb. Its effects, blinding light, radiation, poisoned land, are eerily familiar. Oppenheimer quoted the Bhagavad Gita after the first atomic test. "Now I am become death, destroyer of worlds." Was this metaphor or memory of lost technology? The Mahabharata makes us question what ancient people truly witnessed. The Voynich manuscript, a 15th century codex, is written in an unknown language and filled with bizarre illustrations. Unidentifiable plants, strange diagrams, and mysterious women. No one has cracked its code, despite a century of effort. Is it a lost language, a hoax, or a record of forbidden knowledge? The Voynich manuscript is the ultimate ancient mystery. It reminds us that some secrets remain unsolved. We've journeyed from Sumerian kings to unreadable books, from gods and giants to cosmic destinies. These 9 texts don't agree on one history, but all suggest our past is more mysterious than we're taught. They invite us to question, to wonder, and to look beyond the official story. The truth may be hidden in a lost gospel, an impossible king list, or an unbreakable code. Truth be told is about daring to ask, what if? I'm Tony Sweet. Thanks for listening. And remember, the truth is rarely simple, and it's never afraid of being told.